this is something that I've realized, and like I'm always trying to like simplify things down to its most basic elements, or like what is the fundamental thing that moves people, that gets people to where they are. Because once you understand that fundamental thing, it becomes replicatable. Like if you understand what it is, you can be like, I can do that, because we can do anything. Like anything is replicatable. Anything that someone else can do, most likely you can do if you have enough repetition and if you have the desire to do it as well. And so the fundamental thing that I understood today, that I grasped today, is that like the people that have what they want and that have succeeded, and I know I bring this up a lot, but it's just like, this is the people that we should be looking at. The people they have been to where we are and where we want to go. For at least me, like I want to make a lot of money and I want to make a big impact in the world. And so to do that, I have to look at who is the people that have done this, what have they done, what is the fundamentals of how they have done it, how can I replicate those fundamentals so that I can achieve the same thing on my path. And the fundamental that I understood now is that like it's just effort. Like the people, just think about anyone that you admire. Like what got them there, and you don't see this because you don't see them struggling. They don't openly speak about their struggles. They don't document their struggles. Most of the time they don't. Like Jeff Bezos, there's not a lot of interviews or not a lot of things of him on his come up. Not a lot of things of him speaking about like what he did and like the amount of hours he worked. Maybe there is, but like a lot of the most successful people, you can't find stuff like this. And so like if you just boil it down, like it's just effort. They just put a lot of effort into it. And this is why it's important to love what you do, because if you don't love what you do, how are you going to put in that effort? Like it's effort. And what a lot of like 9-to-5 people and like people that work jobs, and nothing against them, because I used to work a job and I still currently work a job, okay? The people that work jobs that don't have an entrepreneurial mindset, the difference between them and like people that have entrepreneurial mindsets and people that are business owners is that the people that work 9-to-5 jobs are trying to get away from their job as fast as possible. They're not trying to put in more hours. They're trying to work as little hours as possible and then go do all the other things that they want to do. Whereas like business owners and people that are business minded, all they want to do is work because they love what they do. And so like the most important thing, in my opinion, is to figure out what do you love, like what do you want to dedicate yourself to, and then just becomes a process of repetition. And like you already have the desire because you love it, but now it just becomes repetition and doing the same thing, every day, failing and putting a lot of effort in, like doing the repeatable tasks over and over and over again until you become a master at it. And yeah, that's a fundamental thing that I learned today. It's just effort. Like everything, it just boils down to effort. And the only way you're going to have more effort or put in more effort than anyone else is if you actually love what you're doing, or if you have like a mission that you're on. And sometimes those two things are intertwined. So yeah, this is just a journal to myself to get my thoughts out, to understand what I'm thinking and to understand my thoughts better and to understand the things that I'm learning better. And if you watch this video, I hope it was helpful to you as well. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one.